What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. Alright, first game, first series after the 2025 All-Star break. And we are playing the Cubs in St. Louis. There's a runner on first, nobody out as I'm standing in for the first time here. Hitting second in the order today, we got Caleb Killian on the mound. He's got a 94-mile-an-hour sinker, 97 on the four-seamer. Also has a cutter that hits 93. First pitch. Late swing on the sinker off the inside corner. Fouled off down the right field line. So we have an 0-1 count to start things off here. Second pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker again off the inside corner. So now we have an 0-2 count on a pair of sinkers. All right, pitch number 3. Got a good rip on that cutter there out into right field. Come on, baby, get out there, get out there. It is off the bullpen wall. I'm going to hold up at second. The runner is going to score all the way from first, and we have a 1-0 lead here to start things off. I like it. I like it a lot. Top of the second, we come back to it. Tom Murphy's at the plate for the Cubs. He's hitting .321 in the season. Got an 0-2 count against starter Martin Perez. Runners on first and second, nobody out. We need a double play ball in a hurry here. Well, instead it's just going to be a little pop-up here. Yeah, runners back to second. Piece of cake play there. Infield fly rule in effect. So we make the play, and that's the first out. Coming back, bottom of the third. Nobody out, nobody on. And, yeah, I'm coming up to the plate second time in this one. And let's try to get on base after taking the first pitch. Now watch, this one's going to be in the zone. Yeah, it is. Four-seamer there on the inside third. Watched it go to try to get this dynamic challenge. We have an 0-1 count because of it. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, swinging a foul ball on that cutter well above the zone. So we very quickly have an 0-2 hole. Next pitch. Below the knees. Big time below the knees. Easy take with that cutter. 1-2 the count after that one. Little chopper back up to the mound right off the pitcher. He gets a grip on it, though, and throws to first to get me, so I do not get on base. Did we hurt the pitcher at all? Maybe, maybe not. Nope, apparently not. Bottom of the fourth, we're tied up at 2 runs apiece now. Runners on first and second, 1 out as I'm standing in for the third time here. Batting average said .247. Can that be right? Caleb Killian still on the mound for the Cubs, so let's see what we get in this at-bat. First pitch is a sinker off the plate away. Easy take for a ball there. Now, the 1-0 pitch from Killian. Ooh, called a strike, but it was off the inside corner. That was weak. Not a fan of the call there, ump. But what do you got? Oh, another good rip on the cutter out in the left center field. Come on, baby. Get down out there. Get down out there. That did get down. But unfortunately, it was right into the center fielder's glove deep in the alley. So that's the second out in the bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the sixth, we come back to it. Fourth plate appearance for me. Still tied at 2. Runner on first and only 1 out. Adrian Sampson's on the mound now for the Cubs. I cannot see what the speed of his four-seamer is, but his sinker hits 94. The cutter only 87. First pitch is a four-seamer at 92 off the inside corner. So we have a 1-0 count to start things off here against this pitcher. Second pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, the four-seamer. Come on, man. That would have been a good one. I had good swing timing and everything. Could not make contact, though. Before the next pitch, though, he checks on the runner at first. He gets back in time. Gets a little dirty, but he's there. So now we have a 1-1 count. Let's go. Give me something good to hit. Oh, sinker just below the knees. Swung at it, got a piece of it, fouled it off. 1-2 the count after that one. This is pitch number 7 from Sampson in the inning. And I pop up a four-seamer off the outside corner. First baseman is going to make the play on the infield grass right next to the mound. And that is the second out in the bottom of the sixth. 4-3 the score now as we jump back into it. Bottom of the eighth. Cubs have the 1-run lead. There's 2 outs and nobody on as I'm standing in for the 5th time today. Now, Cody Newer is on the mound, or Hewer, mind you. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the slider, 90 on the circle change as well. First pitch is sent to the shortstop, and he's going to get me by a mile. And the 8th inning is over. We're heading to the 9th, down by a run. Cubs take the win in game number 1. That's unfortunate, seeing how we had 12 hits and could only muster 3 runs on them. Let's jump into game number 2. And while that one's loading in, I'd like to remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. You can also like and comment on the video. All of these things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Bottom of the 1st. I am batting second again today, hitting .246. 8-game hitting streak on the line for me. There's 1 out, nobody on. Cade Horton on the mound for the Cubs. Looks like he's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. I can't really see. And 95 on the two-seamer. First pitch here. Oh, four-seamer at the eyes, and I swung at it anyway. Swing and a miss makes it strike 1. The 0-1 pitch now. Let's see what we can get here. Swing and a miss on a slider at 84 miles an hour. 2 pitches, 2 swings, 2 misses. That's not a good track record. The 0-2 pitch now. Swing and a miss on a slider away. Goodness, man, I could not get a piece of anything he was throwing. 3-pitch strikeout for him. Coming back to the top of the 2nd, runner on first and 1 away for Brennan Davis. He's hitting .271 on the season. Got an 0-2 count here against starter Frankie Montas. Let's see what we get with this pitch. Tiny little pop-up. I didn't want to move that far back. But there we have it. The pop-up there by the second base bag is caught easily for the 2nd out here in the top of the 2nd. Coming back to it in the bottom of the 3rd. Nobody out, nobody on. It's a 1-0 ball game now. Cardinals did manage to score a run. All right, let's see what I can do against Cade Horton this time around. First pitch from him. They send into right field. Right fielder's backpedaling. He's not going to get there. 1 hops the wall. We've got a stand-up double here to lead things off in the bottom of the 3rd. But I can't talk today. So that extends the hit streak. 9 games now. I like it. 2-0 to score in the top of the 4th. 1 out, nobody on for Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Got an 0-1 count against Frankie Montas. Let's hope for an easy ground ball play here. There's the windup and the pitch. Little chopper up the middle. We get a glove on that. Throw to first in plenty of time. And 2 away now in the top of the 4th. Bottom half of the inning, I'm back to the plate again. 3rd time in this game. There's a runner on first and 2 away. Still have Cade Horton on the mound for the Cubs. Let's see what we can do here. First pitch is sent out into right field again. Right fielder barely has to move. And that retires the side here in the 4th. We're moving on to the 5th inning here, kids. Top of the 6th, actually. Cardinals are now up 2-0. There's a runner on first and 1 away for Dansby Swanson. He's unfortunately hanging on to a 0 for 2 line score today. Got an 0-1 count in this at bat. The pitch is bunted down the first base line. And the ball was flipped to the pitcher covering, even though I was at the bag first. But whatever. It is still a bunt sacrifice. And there's 2 outs now in the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 7th, it's a 2-1 ball game as I'm standing in for the 4th time now. Got that belly full of Cracker Jack after the 7th inning stretch. We have Ryan Jensen on the mound now for the Cubs in relief. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 94 on the two-seamer. Nothing else quick. Here's the first pitch from him. Oh, got me fishing after that slider low and way outside. So 0-1 after that horrific swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch now. Same thing, slider low. Well, not really low, but definitely away. Watched it go, so we have a 1-1 count here. And, plunks me with pitch number 3. That's not cool, dude. Well, at least I get on base. And the score is now 3-1 in the top of the 8th. Nobody out, nobody on for Luis Torrens. He's 1 for 2 on the day. 1-2 the count for him against Frankie Montas, who's still on the mound for the Cardinals. The wind up, the pitch, and a simple ground ball here to second. We'll throw to first with plenty of time. And that's the first out in the top of the 8th. Bottom half. I get yet a 4th at-bat here in the bottom of the 8th. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Ryan Jensen still on the mound for the Cubs. First pitch from him in this at-bat is outside and gets away. Runners are going to advance. Runners on second and third now. That may have just taken the bat out of my hands. I have that weird feeling that wild pitch advancing the runners is going to earn me a walk. Anyway, 1-0 the count here. Here's the pitch. Oh, check swing on the two-seamer at my eyes. Did not stop it in time, as is usual with check swings, so 1-1 the count after that technical swing and a miss. Swing and a miss there at a four-seamer, also above the zone. So I've dug myself a 1-2 hole by swinging at things outside of the zone. You would think I'd have this figured out by now. Next pitch, though, got a piece of the slider that was in the zone. So the count remains 1-2. All right. Come on, hang me something good. Not it. Swing and a miss, the four-seamer inside. And I strike out yet again. Cardinals do win the game, though, so we have the series evened up at 1 game apiece. Let's head to the rubber match here in game number 3 and see if the Northsiders or the St. Louis Cardinals can come out of this victorious. In the series, that is. Top of the first, no score. Runner on first and 2 away for Christopher Morel. He's only hitting .253 on the season. Got a 2-2 count against starter Pablo Lopez. Here is the windup, the pitch, and a ground ball to the left side. Shortstop gets a glove on that. He's going to throw to first, take the easy out there. And the side is retired. We're moving on to the bottom half of the first. Yep, still batting second here. 9-game hitting streak on the line for me, and they have Michael Wacha on the mound for the Cubs. I have done really bad against him in the past. 1 out, nobody on. Wacha's got a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Hits 91 with his cutter as well. 95 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him. Got a piece of that. Shortstop Dansby Swanson's got it. Throws to first. Gets me by a step and a half. And now there's 2 away in the bottom half of the first inning. Top of the third. It's a 4-1 ball game. Cardinals have opened it up a little bit here. And Dansby Swanson's there. He's got an 0-for-1 line score with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. With the runner on first and nobody out, the 0-2 pitch. We're going to take the easy out at first. Not going to try for the double play and try to get all fancy and not get either one of them. So, yep, there you have it. 1 away. Runner on second here in the top of the third. Runner on second does not score as bottom half of the third. There's nobody out and nobody on, and I'm standing in for the second time against Michael Wacha. Let's see what I can do in this at-bat. First pitch. Late swing on a two-seamer heading towards the right field corner. Is that going to get down? It does. One hops the wall again. And another stand-up double. 10-game hitting streak after that double to the right field corner. 6-1 the score. Top of the fourth. Nobody out, nobody on. Christopher Morel is up to the plate for the Cubs now. 0-for-1 on the day. He's got an 0-2 count against Pablo Lopez. A little hot shot here to second. We'll get a glove on that. Easy play at first, and now there's 1 away in the top of the fourth. Bottom half of the inning, third plate appearance for me here. I'm hitting .247, so runner on first and 2 away. Adrian Sampson's on the mound for the Cubs in relief now. He's got that 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 94 on the sinker, 87 on his cutter. Here's the first pitch from him. It's a pitch out, no swing, so no attempt at stealing either. So now we have a 1-0 count, still 2 outs, and runner on first. Second pitch of the at-bat from Sampson. Got me with that high four-seamer, swing and a miss. Late swing to boot, 1-1 the count after that one. Pitch number 3 is another pitch out, 2-1 the count. I swear, it's almost like they're trying to give me first base the hardest way possible. Anyway, here we go. 2-1 pitch here. Ripped it down the right field line, but it does hook foul out there in right field. So the count is now evened up at 2-2. Pitch number 5 is not happening yet as he checks on the runner at first. He gets back in, but gets dirty to do so. And now we're going to try this 2-2 pitch this time around, hopefully. Swing and a miss. The four-seamer off the inside corner at the top of the zone. Man, I tell you, these things are killing me. But there you have it, another strikeout for my season statistics. Brennan Davis is at the plate now in the top of the 7th with 1 out, nobody on. Still a 6-1 ball game. Davis is 0 for 2 on the day, got a 2-1 count against starter Pablo Lopez. And this little ground ball up the middle is going to preserve that 0 for him, except now he's 0 for 3 instead of 0 for 2. That is also the second out in the top of the 7th. We move on to the bottom half after the stretch here. Got a belly full of Cracker Jack. And, yeah, we're going to try to see what we can do against Sampson in this at-bat. First pitch from him. Pop up a four-seamer into shallow right field. Second baseman's out there to make the play on the outfield grass. And that is a very fast first out in the bottom of the 7th. Cardinals do take the win here in game number 3, so we win the series and take 2 of 3 from the Cubs as they're visiting us in St. Louis. So that's a good thing. But that is the end of the series. Also going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.